What's up, man? Bringing you Bug TV. It's your boy Ike Jones. Shout out to my boy B. He couldn't be here today. He's a little sick on the weather. We got a special guest today, man. My dog, my big bro, Chaz. What's up, man? Chillin'. Man, introduce yourself to me.
Yeah, my name Chaz. Music man, you know, Melchizedek. 1/3 of the Sour Life gang, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Sour Life. What's the name? So where'd you come up with that? How'd you get that?
That's actually my birth name, man.
Uh-huh.
I just go by Chaz.
Right.
It's much easier on the tongue, but Melchizedek is a biblical name. You know, he was a high priest in the Bible and shit.
Okay.
And you know, everything was under the order of Melchizedek in the sense of Jesus, the historical figure, studied under the law of Melchizedek.
Yeah.
There's no record of him coming or going.
Okay.
So, you know,
So,
it's a deep element I try to tap into as much as I can.
Right. Sour Life, how y'all all come together? Like, how you become a part of that?
Well, it all started in high school, just as far as my angle in it.
Mm-hmm.
I moved out here right before high school started from Long Beach, California.
Okay.
And, you know, I was a basketball lover, you know,
Yeah,
at first.
but my boy is nice and hoop.
But I always had that music element to my life too. So,
Right.
you kind of just, on your journey, you bumping into the right people. And naturally first, I met Pierre, God rest his soul.
Mm-hmm.
And then Pierre being like brothers with Brody, which is a main figure in the Sour Life movement.
Hey, shit, shout out to Brody, man.
A dawn in this, you know what I'm saying? And then like, we just started it always started with freestyling in the basement, dropping tracks, and like, from there on out, it's been what it's been.
Yeah, I heard a couple songs, like, but I think I knew you was rapping for like, 2 years now.
Mm-hmm.
But like, if somebody didn't know you, how long would you say you been rapping?
Shit, probably like officially, probably for like, I say I got almost 10 years in, officially just really rapping.
Right.
But like, taking it serious, like knowing that we got it.
Yeah.
Me personally, probably the last 5 or 6.
Okay.
But everything in between there has just been honing my craft.
Right.
You know, keeping my eyes to the ground and moving.
So like, can you tell your transition from starting off 5 years ago to now?
Most definitely, I could tell just the my cadence,
Mm-hmm.
my growth in my delivery, beat selections.
Right.
Just you know, the more you do anything, you become more in tune with it.
Hey,
So it's a lot of that. Just networking. That's the main thing. Networking,
Definitely.
knowing how to approach certain situations and stuff like that.
How to connect with people.
Yeah, not being too high on yourself to where you won't speak to nobody.
Yeah.
I had a problem with that starting out,
Mm-hmm.
feeling like everyone owed me something.
Right.
And you realize, like, nah, bro, you gotta go get it.
Yep.
You just another name in the hat or in the bucket, you know.
I would say, you know, you a little older in the game,
Mm-hmm.
so you probably, like, being older, how would you say, like, well, first of all, who was some of your musical inspirations growing up?
Growing up, it was definitely Snoop, because
Okay.
he was the first of his kind.
Shout out to Snoop.
I'm a big Andre 3000 fan.
Shout out to Outkast.
Of course, you know, like the Jay-Z's, the Lil Waynes.
Mm-hmm.
That's almost cliche to speak on, but a lot of those guys, just people that were original in they lane.
Hey,
It's
shit.
the ones I gravitated to because there was no measuring stick.
Right.
So you had to be true to yourself in that element.
Now, what about nowadays? Like, with some rappers locally and locally that you mess with?
Locally, I'm a big fan of the whole Blow Money.
Shout out to Blow Money.
Definitely, like T Wells, he already know. Young Moolah, he already know.
Mm-hmm.
The Vibers,
Yep. Shout out to the Vibers.
A-Rated, Kilo Watson, like,
Yes, sir.
and, even Top Notch.
Oh,
I got a lot of time spent.
Top-notch.
I got a lot of time spent just in regular life with all them cats.
Yeah.
Just talking about stuff. So like,
Right.
I got a deep rooted love for them. Even my man's C Fresco.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I love all them cats transitions, and it's weird how every one of them I'm connected either directly
Right.
or through somebody we ain't know we both knew.
Right.
So
Yeah,
like,
that's great.
I like how that works. Like, but like definitely like all them cats right there is the ones I pay attention to locally in the industry,
Mm-hmm.
sonically. I love the sound of Travis Scott.
Oh yeah, I ain't gonna lie, I just got caught on to him after he did that little documentary on Netflix.
Word.
And I saw like everything he was doing, man. But yeah, he different.
Definitely, Travis Scott. I like, like the Young Thuggers.
Yeah.
I'm a Drake fan. I was kind of slow. I always listened to him, but I was kind of slow on giving my full like, yeah, I fuck with him. Just because it was so different.
Yeah.
And that's kind of like naive to even say that based on like my sound is a little different too.
Yeah, for sure.
Not comparing myself to no one of his accolades, but even like the Gunners.
Mm-hmm.
I like the Baby. Like I just like fresh sounds. It's a new cat I was I gotta look on my phone. What's his name, man? It's a new cat I just started listening to.
But yeah, all the people that you said, they definitely got a distinct, different style.
It's a young cat I'm listening to right now named Baby King.
Okay, where he from?
I'm not even sure where he's from. I literally like within the last 24 hours came across him. But like I definitely like his vibe, man. It's refreshing. I like refreshing stuff, not the cliche music. Like it's cool to hear street shit, but like know how to blend it with a different thing. You know?
Right.
Like you can stay that way, but give me something else with it.
Yeah, like we were just talking before. Nowadays, you want to make club bang. If you could, like, how would you say the rap game changed from like back then to now?
The main thing that changed now is you don't need no label to get on.
Yeah, for sure.
You could literally drop your music, mix it, get it mastered, and put it out yourself. You can be your own distribution facility in its own right. But that's the main thing. Not needing a major to get your point across, to even reach the people.
Facts.
You have direct access.
Especially with social media.
Yeah, definitely. And that's all due to social media. So that's the main way the game changed now, as far as like, I always go back to sonically because that's my love for the music. It's just the sonic sounds. But just experiment. The more technology you get, the more you do it, you come across different things, and just, the sound changing, the upgrade, if you want to call it. Some people might say it's a downgrade.
Yeah.
I always look at it as an upgrade because I don't want to become that guy that when I grew up, when rappers like Snoop dropped, the old heads was like, man, that's that other stuff.
Yeah. You
so
want
like,
to be in tune with what's going on.
You always want to be in tune with the culture and what surrounds you, and like you said, the wave. So, like, I love hearing new things. I'm not gonna vibe with everything.
Right.
But like for the most part, I dig it.
What type of music would you speaking of that you make? Because like you said, you don't really want to just limit yourself to being a street rapper. And
that's a good question because I don't try to box myself in. I like to just say I make music. Like when people ask me like, what type of music you make, I just make music. Because I might say I rap and then the next track I drop might not give you that vibe.
Right.
So I just try to make a good sound, a vibe. I might have a couple songs that I drop that's house cleaning music.
Right.
Necessarily not even listening to the words. It's just the
vibe.
Yeah, the whole ambiance of it. So like that. But like at heart, I'm a rapper. I love rap music. I love rapping. I love freestyling. I love doing all that. So.
Another member of the Sour Life Squad, Doe Brody.
Yo, what's good?
How many shows have y'all did so far?
Man, we done did a lot of shows now. I definitely can't count it off on hand. I can't say that we kept count, but I know we've done at least over 50.
Okay, dang.
Yeah.
So what's some of the like popular ones, like what cities and everything?
Some of the most memorable to me is when we opened up for Fab, opened up for the Migos.
That's what's up. Hey, shit.
And just one that stands out to me just because it was on the other side of the country was one we did in Denver, Colorado. Just for the fact that like, how many niggas funded their own show, and not just us. We had help too. Funded our own show, paid our own way over. Like we literally did everything. We did a boss move. You know what I'm saying? And in foreign territory. and you know, I was proud of us just for the outcome and just for the fact that we had enough balls to go do it.
Right. Any new mixtapes coming out? You on the lookout for?
I just dropped the one right now called 353.
Mm-hmm.
That's you would have typed it, if you ever search for that, you wouldn't type in Melchizedek. This is going to brace yourself. So this is going to be, it's MELCHIZEDEK and 353 like the time. And the reason why I chose 353 because that was my time of birth. And I feel like I'm coming into a whole new sound. I definitely already have a mixtape called Dog Shit that's out. And that's DAWGSHIT. And that's on all streaming platforms as well as the 353.
Check both of them out.
Me and Brody already have one that's out that we dropped last year too called Bad Friends. And same thing, that's out on all streaming platforms, rather it's YouTube, Apple Music, Tidal, Spotify, whatever you deal with.
Right.
The music source that's out. And
I got my mixtape that I dropped last year. I got that out. Nothing But the Truth. I dropped that last April. Me and my dog, like I said, Tony Backwoods, we got one coming up. Probably not February, I'd say more March. We ain't get the date all the way down packed yet, but it's coming. We got 9 songs on it. A lot of heat. Actually, one of the songs right now is available on iTunes, Saucin'.
Okay.
We used a little play off of the Good Burger movie, you know, to keep it, you know, kind of swaggy.
Right.
What's
some other artists like inside like that most people probably don't know about? Like you said, Tony Backwoods, some other ones.
the homie Tony Backwoods. Then we also got a homie that's sitting down right now on some, you know, handling it like a G though.
Okay.
Nigga named Sen Q, dude.
Dope Flow.
Dope Flow. It's always love there.
I just talked to him yesterday.
Most definitely. So we keep it real tight.
Right.
You know, you gotta be like a mustard seed. So we've all, like, you know, I know definitely me and Brody, we ain't been through hell and back when it comes to this music shit in every
aspect of the
every
shit.
aspect you can think.
The business, the
music, disagreeing with each other,
yeah,
never letting,
relationships, all types
like
of shit.
none of that. And like the ones that's true to it, you see when the smoke settles, you look up,
Who there?
and it's consistently always me and him
Yeah,
there
shit.
to make sure each other good. So like that just strengthens the bond. Through the craft that we do, we know each other like the back of our
Speaking
hands.
of that, how far y'all trying to take this Sour Life and everything with the music? You already done created a platform that's big now, but how far y'all really trying to take it?
As far as we could go with it, man.
Yes,
As far
sir.
as we could go with it.
Yeah, shit.
Number one thing we did was that a lot of people got to understand is you can't just sell music itself. You gotta have a brand with it,
Right.
and that's the one thing that we caught on quick is understanding the brand aspect of ourselves. You know, we get a lot of compliments on the attire that we
Who came
wear.
up with the vision of the Sour Life? Like, where did Sour Life? How y'all come up with that?
I mean, it all came about, you know, like I'm a graphic designer, bro.
Yeah.
So, you know, I was just thinking of something that's gonna catch and something that's gonna be dope on T-shirts and something.
Facts.
And then came up with the Sour Life thing. And I was like, well, it's catchy, it's dope. We got a little movement going with that. Because if you know, before we was called Sour Life, we was Open Box.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, we got the Sour Life thing going with these clothes and it's real catchy. Let's just run with it all around. So, you know, we can get the notoriety
Right.
from that down to everything.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Feel you.
And then a lot of that, you know, with clothing, that kind of markets itself. Anytime you see someone with your shirt on, that's a free billboard.
Right.
You know, you can spend a band and put a billboard up,
Hell yeah.
or you could make
That's
30,
right.
you can make $20, $30, $40, $50, whatever, and have someone walking around with it,
in your shit.
and then you're telling them how many places they're gonna be that day. And I get more of that than anything, even from my aspects. I only can imagine how bro gets it to where people come to you, be like, man, I just seen someone at the gas station, or I just seen someone at the mall,
Yeah.
or like I'll get calls from out west. I get calls from all over the country of people I know, and they be like, bro, I just literally just seen your shirt.
That's crazy.
A nigga walking down the street with Sour Life.
Right.
I'm like, yeah. They was like, you know him? I'm like, nah. But like, that's the artist selling merch.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know who you selling to.
Right.
You don't know who's copping that shipment, but you thankful for the fact that it's reaching out as far as. And then Brody will tell you, we lightweight got a skate team in France.
Yeah, France.
You know what I'm saying?
Rocking with your shit.
That's rocking with it. That's drenching it. You know what I'm saying? So like,
Yeah, a group of young boys, they out there doing their thing. They was looking for some promo. They got a couple brands behind them, and we're one of the brands that's behind them. You know, we ship them out merchandise. They promote it out there.
What advice would you tell some young kids that want to pursue a career in music?
Be serious about it. Keep going. It's gonna be stuff to make you want to
I am
quit.
serious. And don't call me Shirley.
What the heck?
Siri feels some type of way. Nah, but I would say, this is probably like the unpopular thing about it. Is like, know the craft. Like, learn it.
Right.
Cause like, everything about it ain't fun. It's easy to lose yourself.
Yep.
You can't pay too much attention to what's going on around you, but pay attention to what's going on around you.
And what you doing?
Yeah, and like the worst thing you can do is get in the mode of comparing yourself.
Right.
When you start comparing yourself, you start either sounding like or you start losing yourself.
Right.
So my thing would be is to drown yourself in your craft. If you have the ability to where you don't have too much on your plate, drown yourself. Because just like anything else you do, it's gonna happen. It ain't gonna happen on your time. It ain't gonna happen on your time frame. But you should get some reward out of it.
Yep.
And if you always ready and prepared, you don't have to
Appreciate
get
my
prepared.
dogs letting us come through. Chop it up.
No, I appreciate y'all.
Already.
Look, bro.
Appreciate y'all.
Bug TV, man. Go follow us on IG at Bug TV 100. Follow my boys.
Yeah, I'm at the bad friend, or excuse me, the bad _ friend on IG and Melchizedek Phillips on Facebook.
You can find me at Brody at Bangers on IG. For that fly Sour Life shit, you can go to the Sour Life shop, or you can hit us up online, sourlifeonline.com.
We some winners, we gon' win it.
No, man. Bug TV.
I've been wondering was you in my life. Something so different made you so dangerous.